beautiful Golden Grove, a Serenity. How would you be, Peter, living in a place called Serenity where no one knew where you live because it wasn't in the street directory? It's not on the GPS. That would be perfect.
It's got its attractions, that's for sure.
And Ross Trevor, the cinema, the gymnasium, the views, just an awesome property.
Sensational looking home.
Yeah, we've got some absolutely excellent properties out there. Now, we've had Kathy ring in. We've actually got Kathy with us live and interactive. Hello, Kathy.
Hi, Anthony. How are you?
What's your question, Kathy?
Look, Anthony, I'm just considering I'm putting my house on the market for sale.
Good.
Just like to know which form of advertising would be the best way to go.
And Kathy, whereabouts are you living?
Golfview Heights.
Okay, so Peter?
Look, I think we get such a large inquiry from the internet that I think that would be the first thing you would look at. In an area like Golfview Heights, local advertising seems to be very, very strong as well. So I think that'd be your first two ways to go.
Okay.
We do get, as I said, 60–70% of our initial inquiry on all properties comes through the internet, the TOOP website, realestate.com and the others that we use. But you can support that nicely with some local advertising as well.
And Kathy, the Bible, if you like, on the weekends, the real flagship of real estate is the Saturday Advertiser Real Estate Lift Out. But in the demographic in the northeast, we know for a fact that there's a very high level of use of internet. So it's an excellent combination. And realistically, get a couple of agents out, get a few views, come to a sort of conclusion as to what you think sounds right to you, and then back it in. But realistically, out there in that particular spot, local paper, internet, and if it gets into like an auction campaign or something, you'd definitely want to be in that Saturday weekend advertiser.
That's fantastic advice. Thank you.
Thanks, Kathy.
No worries. Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Now, Pete, we've got an email, and it's good that Kathy rang. We need more live and interactive, so make sure that you keep those calls coming. Josh Seacamp, I just wanted to know what factors real estate agents take into consideration when dealing on the advertised price to sell a house.
Okay, thanks for that, Josh. I mean, the advertised price will evolve from a market appraisal that we do on each property. When we do that, we look at location, the suburb as well as the street, because they do vary. We look at adjoining properties. Have you got a character home next door? Have you got a block of flats next door? Have you got a nice park next door? Your proximity to shopping centres, public transport, the beach or the city, if that's relevant, all come into this. And then obviously the quality and the size of the home, as to whether it needs a lot of work to bring it up to scratch or whether it's been well maintained, or all parts of this. And then finally, we would look at comparable sales, properties that are considered to be equal in land content, house size, etc., to then arrive at a price. I mean, it's very much about gut feel, given we do this every day of the week. And when it all boils down, the legislation prevents us from advertising any price that is below the vendor expectation. So it's that or above, that becomes the advertised selling price. I hope that answers your question.
Peter, that's excellent, and price is important. It's no longer possible for an owner to make up a price either. They need to be real about what they're advertising.
They do, and I guess that's the reason we don't look at properties on the market, because if the vendor is unrealistic in their expectation, it could be that property sells for way below the asking price in 3 months' time.
Thanks, Peter, for your feedback. Now, and for being on today.
Thank you, it's always a pleasure.
Now, we will be seeing a lot more of Isabel. We have about 40 minutes of interview, of which, of course, we've had the 3 series, but we will be posting tonight on the website, exclusive to TOOP.TV, the full interview. So if you're interested, and it is compulsive viewing, there's a lot in that interview. Please go and have a look at that. From tonight onwards, we'll be in the archive. Now, to the inside SA, the 36ers.